Dallas' iconic Lambeau Field. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Ryan going to get this complete to Hurst. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The point is good.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. this situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
7-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
At the 37-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And that's going to be good for
the game,
right? Made at the Falcons 18. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Exactly. What's going to tell me? Yo, we're going to play later tonight. I just got off work and I got to cook supper. Bitch.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Supper. You call that shit supper.
The end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, It makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The
My
Green
thing
Bay
is though,
offense
like
at the
instead of
line.
like
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good
complaining
field
about this
position,
shit,
led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
doing like
But
play
with
your
that
game
last
on,
drive
see how it
that
goes.
culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their
That's what I'm
opportunity.
saying. Like, if you see what he was doing, just wait and then say something. Or if you feel like he was doing the whole time, pause the fucking game.
Looking deep for
And
Adams.
then you feel me? Tell me what
And
he's
that'll
doing.
be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to
Nah, he was calling me the whole time
But
during the
that means
game.
your
I'm just
defensive
like,
ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you
I'm
pay
just
big
like,
money
yo,
to
don't
sack the
just play it out. I said, if you
They
feel like
also have to have interest in
you
the
doing
running
this and
game
doing
as
that,
well.
I said,
They did a
pause
nice
it.
job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard
He
pickup.
paused
Sets
it, they
up
called
3rd and
me.
6.
And I'm just like, yo, I can't keep on yelling at everybody. Like, if your co-commissioner play up to you being the co-commissioner, like, I can't keep jumping off everybody. Niggas gonna be like, damn, why he keeps saying something to everybody? And they co-commissioners. They gonna be thinking I'm just choosing sides.
Throwing is Rodgers on
That's
3rd
what I try to
down.
tell him.
That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end.
You feel like a nigga doing something, man. You making yourself look weak as niggas. Like, damn, niggas made a co-commissioner lead. Bop, 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 bop.
Here's 1st and 10.
That make niggas, everybody else start getting questioned like, damn.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
They co-commissioners, but look how they doing.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
McCaffrey.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now the all-time leading rusher at Boston College, it's A.J. Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Packers 14. Falcons 7.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I could tell.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
He's brought down
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 39, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers.
One nigga said, I can't wait till I can make a Kokomish quit.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Yeah, he like, yo, like, yo, I can't say something for everybody.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but
you feel like
he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, that's that head-to-head shit, but when he did it the first time, pause, yo, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till the end of the game that you're losing. Exactly, Berger waited till the nigga got the lead to say something.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Exactly.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially.
But don't wait till, like, after the game when you lose it. Berger waited to the point to where he was losing to complain.
For a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half.
Dude, the nigga did it one time.
They go play action now. Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted.
You don't wait till after you lose a game. Like, like you can't do that, dummy. If you feel like that it was going a different way or you was playing weird, pause, yo. Can't do that, yo. All you doing is blitzing out my niggas so they ain't gonna cover. Bam. And if he would have said anything crazy, like, oh, I do the fuck I want, or bop, bop, bop. Pause, quick, gone.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Funches with a catch over the middle. Now this will leave him a yard short.
He beat the shit out mid, but he didn't beat the shit out Berger like that. Berger was just too focused on complaining and bitching. He couldn't focus on his own gameplay.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
then he was using that John Madden formation.
Just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack.
He was, because Berger was like, he got Dalvin Cook at fullback.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments.
In that formation, that puts him at fullback like that.
They
From the 25 on second down, Rodgers eluding the pressure.
I don't know how he did it unless he put him as a sub
complete to Adams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Right there, 54.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Now on second and 13. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
Concrete.
toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
And 6 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 36-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Down at the 41.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
Touchdown, Packers! Christian McCaffrey with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Score Packers 26, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, Ryan. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And able to find Dorsett. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
First down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, Ryan. He'll get this one complete to Davis. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Ryan will throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he's going to be stopped